Hey everybody. So it's been a little bit and I thought I'd check in. I went on a trip to the north kind of to visit my cousin. She lives in Springfield, Virginia. I swear it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Why am I yawning? So she lives in Springfield, Virginia, and it's just right outside of DC. So we flew from Greenville. Door shut, the wind's blowing. We flew in from Greenville, South Carolina to Washington, D.C., the Reagan Airport. Then from there we went to Baltimore, Maryland because her son is in Johns Hopkins. So I did get to see a little of D.C. I got to see the Lincoln Memorial, the reflecting pool, two Smithsonian museums, the natural history and the American history. I didn't get to eat off a food truck. I'm not restarting this video because I'm yawning. I had to restart it one time because of the light. And I got to ride in my Uber for the first time. Oh my goodness. He was from some other country. He had some road rage. People were walking and they weren't walking fast enough, and he's like, I don't know what he was saying, but it didn't sound nice. So we took a Uber from DC to Alexandria waterfront, Virginia. If I could have vacationed anywhere, that would have been. I loved Alexandria. It was like, it reminded me of Charleston. On the water. It was just old homes. It was pretty. I didn't get to stay long there, but I did enjoy what little time I got to spend there. Okay, so I got an Uber for the first time. Flew in 20 years. Turbulence was awful going to and from. The funniest part was when we came home. We didn't know our flights left at 10 at night, and we got in at about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So we come back to Greenville, and we're going to go find the place we parked. So we grabbed the bus, and it's a lady, and she's got that music jamming. So there's two foreign people over here. They were from Russia, a stewardess, and then me and my aunt are just sitting down with all our luggage, and before we know it, it's I mean, and I went, and I didn't even have time to put my seatbelt on, so I grabbed the seatbelt with one hand, I had my luggage with the other hand, and the stewardess is like, she drives really fast. I'm like, yeah. And I am going left and right. She is slinging me. I'm trying to hang on. I look over at my aunt. She looks like Humpty Dumpty on the wall and fell over. I swear, if I could have reached the phone, that would have been $1 million video. It was but I couldn't get mad. My aunt was kind of mad, and I was like, that's probably the most fun I've had in a long time. So it was fun. I mean, she needs to drive for the Secret Service or NASCAR or something. That lady got it going on. So, the other things I learned going up to Northern Virginia, I think Northern Virginia is more of I can see Southern Virginia being more southern, because you know, near the Appalachia, and then, but Northern Virginia, I couldn't tell nothing south there. They charge 5 cents if you get groceries. Because the first day we went, because while we were there, because her son was in the hospital, and they were having to drive from there to Baltimore, Maryland every day to switch off. It was an hour and a half. So we were there to cook, clean, help, So we went and got groceries at a store called Giant. And it reminded me of a grocery store called Food Line down here. So we go to check out, and she's like, how many bags do you want? And I'm like, She's like, well, they're 5 cents a bag. And I went, what? I said, stop bagging them then, because you could use the paper things or bring your own bags. And my cousin forgot to tell us that. So and then they don't tax groceries here. They tax if you go out to eat, hospitality tax here, but we don't pay taxes on our grocery bill. I said, they robbing us blind up here. So, anyways, those were the two funny things. I didn't see any sweet tea there. They did sell Milo tea, which I can't have sweet tea anyways. Which was good. We found Milo tea for my uncle. While I was there, I made my hash, which is a meat. I know some people think hash is potatoes, but my hash is made with meat. Uh, her being from South Carolina, that's what she wanted. We all cooked what she liked. I cooked my homemade hot dog chili. My aunt made her butter beans, barbecue chicken, deviled eggs, macaroni. Um, I really didn't get to experience a lot of the eateries there. It's just we were there to help, and I got to go to 2 thrift stores that I could find. I found my son a necklace, and what was it that I found? I can't remember. But I did get a lot of, I said we get 2 postcards. But y'all, the Smithsonian, I had it way up there, like expectations. Woo, way up there. And I was kind of disappointed. I wish I had started in the American History Museum first. I liked it more than the National one. So if you go to the National one, these places are free. Their National is always going to be busier. You can get right into the American one, and it's more interesting and better to me. But I got too tired and I couldn't see it all. But other than that, I had a great trip. A lot has changed in the airports. I do believe, now I knew I was going to get stopped because I have a battery pack in my back. It's called a back stimulator. So I knew I was going to make the thing go off. And they go, okay, look at the screen. You see? I see. I said, I have a back stimulator. And so they said, we got to pat you down. And they tell me to put my arms out. And my aunt takes a picture of me getting patted down. And I mean, they pat you down. They get all in your privates. And I thought, goodness gracious, they should at least give you a free Chick-fil-A sandwich coupon for all that filling they get to do. Man. But, so I had to go through that twice. I said, oh, here it comes. Gonna get felt up again. But, other than that, it was nice. We flew American Airlines, so they were nice people, and we didn't have no delays. We didn't have a layover. It was great. We just had rain and wind, and that's what it was. So that was my trip. I got to stay 7 days. I went Wednesday to Wednesday, so I get to mark a lot of stuff off my I have never seen before list. I didn't get to see the White House. I could see we rode by the Pentagon and in the parking lot. I'm trying to think if there was anything. I seen that the Washington Monument, but I didn't go up to it. It was Easter weekend, and I think they had the Cherry Blossom Festival going on. I think it's for a month. But I'm just happy that I got to see what I did. You're never gonna hear me complain, and it's always something funny, except for them taxes. I hate taxes, and but they had so many things I like to try. There was a lot of Korean restaurants there. I have to do that next time. But that was the trip, and then as far as my weight loss, I am 8 months out now. I have lost a total, I think, of about 80 something pounds, and they count, anytime I give you that number, they're counting 20 pounds before the surgery. You go on a diet before the surgery, and they count those 20 pounds. I don't like counting those 20 pounds because I like to know what I've lost after the surgery, But telling you like they tell me. So it's an 80-pound loss altogether, and I'm 158 now. My goal that I set for myself was 150. My ideal weight to not be obese, which they don't expect you to get that small, is 130. And my family's kind of like, you're not going to go to 130, are you? I'm like, well, I don't want to, but, sometimes you hear people losing the weight and then gaining it back, and I don't want to gain my weight back. And I've been following the rules and doing everything. I mean, I even have bad dreams sometimes that I've gained my weight back and it won't be nowhere but in my face. And there's some people that are real heavy and have small faces, but when I gain weight, it gets all in my face, and I can't stand it. So you do get scared. I mean, it's a scary thing. It certainly is a lifestyle change. I've done my best. I can't exercise like I'd like to, because even though I've lost this weight, it hasn't cured the damage I have in my back. I'm always going to have that. But it is being a better life for me. They are keeping a watch on my liver. I had a fatty liver, and they said even though the numbers have went down in my blood work, I still have a fatty liver. So they did an ultrasound today, and because I think the liver can heal itself, but you got to know what stages or something it's in. So I don't want to get to the point where you could have cirrhosis, non-alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver, or because I know fatty liver has to do with it, your family, your genes, but you can find out what stage it's in and start correcting it. A lot of it would probably stop processed foods, and they check my right kidney, so we're going to watch that and check on that. But other than that, that's all I got. I just did want to do a life update, and I didn't do any videos while I was gone, and I kind of regret it now. And but I was there to help. We're here to take care of a need that needed to be took care of, and he has a his condition not a lot of people have, especially his age. I believe it's called FND. It's where you just lose the ability to walk, and it's neurological, if I said that right. So it's the second time happening to him, and the last time he was playing baseball and his legs just gave out. So there's still, John Hopkins is the best, but it's hard. You have to have a team of a neurologist, a psychiatrist, and therapy. You have to have all these three people working together, and it's hard to get all that. So he did get to come home, and that seems to be helping much better than sitting in that hospital and getting some therapy at home. So he's only 10, so it's been kind of sad for us, but we're praying and hoping he'll get better soon. So y'all, thanks for watching the little update, and I'll be back soon. Bye.